And I want to let all my dear sons and daughters all over the world know, or all those who are in Nigeria, it is not yet over until God wins. It is not yet over until God wins. Because with what is happening now, I want to let all of you know that God has a hand in it. It is not over until God wins. But my advice to all the authorities of the INEC, my advice to them is this, that they should do the right thing, because there is anger in the land. Because with what I'm seeing in this year's election, with what I'm seeing, all of us should pray that this election this year may not end Nigeria. Because almost everybody, almost all the voters, almost everybody are now interested in this year's election. And my advice to the INEC or those who are in charge is this. Nigerians, we are promised that this election, that beavers will be used to transmit the votes electronically. And with all we have seen everywhere, that the beavers did not work for the presidential election. And if the beavers did not work, the advice I will give the INEC or the authorities is just to cancel the election. Is to cancel the election. Because if they continue in counting and announcing or to declare the winner, well, people may have rights over their opinion. People can say that the reason why the beavers did not work is so that the INEC will perfect their rigging. That is what is everywhere. And that is, if you analyze it, that is exactly what somebody can come out of. Why did we spend billions of naira on these machines called beavers, and it did not work for the presidential election? Why did it not work for the presidential election? And if the INEC continues to announce the result or possibly declare the winner of this election, is an indication that they have compromised. So as an elder statesman and as someone that loves this nation, my advice is this, that since the process did not work, because since the beavers did not work, it means that the process did not work. It means that the process was punctured and ruptured. And then the best thing for any system that may say our hands are clean is to cancel the elections in places where the beavers did not work. And then the election for the president can be rescheduled on the day of governorship election. Before that time, they will do everything to make sure that the beavers will work. They can reschedule the election if this issue of beavers, if the problem of beavers is nationwide, there should be nationwide cancellation of the election, and then the things can be rescheduled on the day the governorship election will hold. And then let us do it in a way that anyone that will win, it will be clear to everybody that yes, the person won the election. And the losers will lose, and then they will thank God for even losing. If you continue the process, you are telling the whole world, you are telling us that you are the one that made the beavers not to work, so that you will perfect your rigging system. Please, for all not to doubt anything about the outcome and for the safety of our nation, because with what we are seeing, people are angry, and there may be a protest that may lead to something else. But for that not to happen, we call on the authorities. We call on the authorities to do the needful. I said it before, that this election this year may make or mar this country. This election this year may make or mar this country. And nobody should think that the way things were 5 years ago, 4 years ago, is the way it is now. I am saying this as an elder statesman, as the one that has so great respect and that loves this country so much, so that this may not bring to an end this nation called Nigeria. God bless you, my dear sons and daughters. Be safe, stay safe. I have been telling people that this year's election is not, we have prayed, we have prophesied, we have preached. Let all of us stand up and condemn any atom of injustice. Let all of us stand up and say no to anything we sense as an irregularity or anything we see as a negativity in this election. May God bless all of us. May God bless Nigeria. And if it's the will of God that this nation will come to an end through this process, may his will be done. Anything that is the will of God is, we accept it this time around. But let people do the needful in all they do. My prayer is that nobody before this altar will be a victim. And my prayer is this: at the end of the whole thing, the will of God will happen. The will of God will stand. God bless you, and God bless Nigeria.